Nona here. Welcome to my channel, Nona's here. I'm so glad you decided to stop by today. I have my Walmart beauty box and my Ipsy March glam bag. I know some of you are saying, well, Nona, where is your BoxyCharm Luxe bag? Because this month is BoxyCharm Luxe month. Well, I'm asking the same thing. Where is my BoxyCharm Luxe box? Supposedly it was delivered a week and a half ago, but I never saw it. So I've contacted BoxyCharm and they've assured me that they will send out another BoxyCharm Luxe box to me. I should get the tracking in 15 days. And hopefully sometime in April, I'll be able to show you my BoxyCharm Luxe box from March. But I do have my Walmart beauty box, and in all transparency, I already did this video, and somehow it didn't show up on my camera. So I'm going to do it again just for you, and I will act all surprised. So Walmart has this beauty box 4 times a year. It's seasonal. I never know what season they're really doing. But anyway, this came and it's used to be $5 for shipping. It's free. The box is free, but they charge you $5 for shipping. But the price has gone up to $6.98. So, okay. So the first thing in the box is these wild primrose scrunchy jaw clips, which I like because even though I have short hair, I can use these to pull my hair back for when I do makeup or cleanse my face. Did you notice I got a haircut and the gray's covered? How do you like it? I kind of like it. I was dying to get a haircut. Okay, so that's the first thing in my beauty box. I like that. Another thing is I got this Hello toothpaste. I got one of these before, never used it, but it's good for me to take along when we travel, now that we're allowed to travel again here and there. I got this Humphreys Witch Hazel toner. Witch Hazel is really good to use for a toner to clean out your pores and prep your face when you're going to use a face mask, okay? So I've never heard of Humphreys before, but I'm more than willing to try it. So I got that. Then I got these Dashing Diva gloss nail strips. Now I've used nail strips before, and my sister-in-law got me some of the really good ones. They're called something Street or Street something, and they're really the best. But my nails are so short and stubby and peel back that really the nail strips don't work so well. So I've been using the press-on nails. They work a little bit better, but I know that someone in my family will like the nail strips, so I got those. And then I got this little package of I gotta put on my glasses, I can't read it. Tanalogist face and body drops, self-tan drops. I don't know how much that would tan on me. I mean, it might get my shoulders and my neck, but I don't use self-tanning drops anyway. I got a beach right downstairs if I want to go tan. And then the last thing I got was Olay Regenerist Ultra Rich Hydrating Moisturizer. I like Olay. It is a really nice moisturizer, so I'm happy with that. So I would say I got my $6.98 worth of goods, worth of products, and so I'm happy. Usually, well, I guess this is a full-size product, because usually you get at least one full-size product, and maybe this Humphreys toner, organic toner, pure witch hazel, 3.3 fluid ounces. That might be full size also. So I'm happy with that. Now I want to give you, speaking of that toner before you use a face mask, here is a little tip. If you're going to use a face mask, please read and follow the directions carefully. A couple weeks ago, I used a face mask, a cream face mask, and I've used it a number of times. but you need to read and follow the directions. The directions on this face mask said to leave it on for 10 minutes. Well, I lost track of time, and after about 30 minutes, my face started to tingle. So I quickly rinsed it off and my face was really red. So I left it alone overnight, and when I got up in the morning, I had 2 very red, irritated, almost burned spots on my cheeks. So for the next couple of days, I just used a very gentle facial cleanser, and I applied Neutrogena Hydra Boost Balm. That's all I put on my face, no makeup, nothing else. In a couple of days, my face did recover and everything was fine. But my warning is to read and follow directions on cream face mask. Don't leave them on longer than what the directions say, or you could end up with really irritated skin like I did. Okay, let's get on to the Ipsy Glam Bag for March. Okay, this is the Ipsy Glam Bag for March. It has a lot of different people on the front. I must say I'm not overwhelmed with the design of the bag. I threw away the card. It said equality, stronger together, which I get. I'm all for equality and being stronger together. I'm just not real crazy about the bag. It does have a real pretty kind of coral red inside, and I like the drawstring bags, strings. It's red. So let's pull out. The first thing I pull out is the Pearlies Silk Glow BB Primer, Silk Glow Base Primer. I am going to use it. It's oil-free, natural, dewy looking glow. It's 1 ounce, and it sells for $28. I did open it, but it's got a safety seal on it, so I'm not going to I'm pretty sure it's got a safety seal on it. Let me see, maybe not. No, it doesn't, I fib. Okay, so that's what it looks like, and I did rub it on my hand, and I can tell you it blends very nicely. It blends really nicely, gives nice coverage, and I will be using this because I have a need for a new primer, and it looks like it will be a good primer for the summer. It's for all skin tones, all skin types, oil-free. So I'm glad to get that. Very nice. And that sells for $28. Okay, the next thing in here is Pixie Skin Treats Clarity Lotion. And I like Pixie. I like Pixie a lot. This is for hydrating light lotion. And it is, let's see, it is 50 milliliters for $24. Moisturizer, hydrates, minimizes pores. Use AM and PM on cleansed skin. And you get 1.7 fluid ounces. I really do like the Pixie brand. And $24. And I think this is the one. I can tell it's going to have a safety seal because see the little tip there to puncture the tip. So I'm happy about this. This is a nice brand. Okay, the next thing is makeup of the day. And there's the brushes. There's 5 brushes for blending eye brush set. Very pretty. I think they're overpriced, $58. No case, well, I guess this case is reusable because there's a seal up there. So that's good. But I don't think I'd reuse this case. But anyway, they're pretty. They look okay. I have a lot of brushes right now, so I'm not going to open these. But comes in a pretty cellophane package. Then the next thing in here is Gold Fadden MD Radical Difference Solution Advanced Antioxidant Serum. You know, I do like serums, but I have a lot going right now, so I'm not going to open this. 30 milliliters for $80. Serums are expensive. This better really be worth $80. Ultra concentrated, 1 to 2 drops in the morning and afternoon, morning and evening, and follow with moisturizer. So this is all sealed up, so I'm not going to open it because, like I said, I do have a lot of serums going right now that I rotate through, but 1 fluid ounce for 30 milliliters, 1 fluid ounce for $80. So I would use that very scarcely, okay? Then the last thing that I'm saving to open up, because when I opened it yesterday, it was already one of the little shadows was shattered. Okay, this is Bellangent in Plum wait a minute, let me start again. Plum Premonition. It's an eyeshadow palette. The outside cover is real pretty. It's kind of holographic. And then there's an inside covering too that you have to pull the inside out to get to the actual palette. I thought it would come out real easy since I already did it once, but it's not going to. All right, I have a little butter knife here that's supposed to help me get this stuff out. And I know why they double packed it, because the shadows are very soft. And even though the shadow covering itself is a hard shell, they were trying to protect it from having the shadows break like mine did. Only one of the shadows broke. Okay, I'm gonna open it from the bottom too. And it's not broken so badly that it's not usable, but you have to be real careful with it. Okay, so I'm opening the bottom too. And then I'm gonna, there it goes, came out. It's a beautiful palette. Oh, see there, you're gonna get, okay, I don't know, can you see that? There you go. And it does have a mirror, so I will try and cover the mirror. And there are the shades, which I think are beautiful. It is this one right here that broke. The colors are Antagonist. The names are on the little covering. Diffusion, which is like a glitter. Edit, which is another glitter. Callback. Ah, there it fell out. Okay. Edit, which is a glitter. This beige one is Antagonist. Oh, it's hard to tell. That is Exposed. Photoplay, which is a satin. Adaptation. Edit, which is a glitter. I'm not sure I'm even showing these to you. Edit, which is a glitter. Callback, which is a dark brown. So there's a couple glitters. This is a glitter. This is a glitter. This is a glitter. Then that's a satin, 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 satin. And that was satin, which there's still a little bit in there I can use, but it just, I'm gonna try and pick it up and press it in. But it's a really pretty palette. Yeah, I tried picking it up and it's so soft, it just crumbles, so I'll have to sweep it up. The total value of my Ipsy was $220 for this month, and I'd actually give it a 5 out of 5. I thought it was a pretty good Ipsy glam bag. I'm very happy with it. I wish that one color hadn't shattered, but it did, and things happen, so that's just the way it is. Now we're going to hop over to my craft table. Well, we're not really going to hop because I don't do much hopping, but we're going to go over to my craft table, and I have an Easter wreath for you. Now, I've been crafting. Last weekend I did nothing but craft. So when I do my introduction, I don't really know where I'm going to put the video. But this is an Easter horn wreath, and it's made with deco mesh. And I give you all the directions and everything, and I show it to you. I will tell you that it's a wreath that takes a little bit of time to make, only because you have to cut the deco mesh up. And that takes a little bit of time. But invite a friend over and have him or her do a deco mesh wreath also, or put on a movie or binge watch some of your recordings, and you'll have a wreath in 2 hours. And I will tell you that this wreath will become a cherished family Easter decor for many years. It is well worth the time. If you put it away carefully, year after year after year, you will get this Easter wreath out and enjoy it. It is well worth the 2 hours of putting it together. I love it. Mine's already gone out the door for a gift for a friend who allows teenage boy to come and stay with her whenever we want to go away, and he's in school. So please join me at my craft table for making an Easter, I call it a horn wreath because the deco mesh look like horns. It's very easy to do, it's fun, and I know you'll enjoy it. So we'll see you in a few minutes over at my craft table. Thanks so much, and remember, let's be kind to everyone because there's a lot of crazies out there. Hello, Nona here at my craft table. I have to tell you, I've been crafting all weekend long, and I am not sure where this Easter wreath DIY is going to come in the video. So it may come with another wreath that I made or with something else, but whatever, this is going to be an Easter wreath. If you've been here before, welcome back. I'm so glad you decided to join me today. If you're new here, welcome. All right, so I have here a wreath ring. It's 14 inches, it's gold. You can get them in, I think they come in black or dark green or something. It is the kind, I'm gonna explain to you how I talk about it. Each one of these I call a section, okay? There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sections. And then there's 1, 2, 3, ring areas, okay? So 6 sections and 1, 2, 3 rings areas, ring parts, all right? It's 14 inches. I am going to use deco mesh. It's called decorative mesh. Comes in all different colors. I have pink, lavender, blue, and white. For this one, you will need 9 of these, as I recall. I have 2 pink with a little bit left over, 2 lavender, 3 blue, and 3 white. I'm gonna mix them all together so it doesn't matter. I have some ribbon, I have some blue lace, and I have some lavender lace that I'm gonna mix in. I have some what I call pipe cleaners. It doesn't matter what colors you have because you aren't gonna see them anyway. I have a cutting board that I got on Amazon. This is the large one. It doesn't matter if I gave you the link because Amazon changes their links anyway. I'm gonna flip it around because I'm gonna use this part, which gives me the inches. I have a roller cutter that I also got on Amazon to cut the deco mesh. I have some scissors and I have some bunny picks, okay? The kind of wreath that I'm gonna make today is called I don't know what it's called by other people. It's a horn wreath because the things that I'm gonna put onto the wreath look like little horns, and I'm gonna fill it all in. So I'm gonna get started in just a minute. I'm gonna show you how I cut the deco mesh, and then I'll come back and show you how I put it together. All right, so I've unrolled the lavender, no, that's the pink, the lavender, the pink, and the white, and I've stacked them, okay? It doesn't matter what order, but you want to use 3 different colors. And I've rolled them off my table because for me, that's the easiest way. Now I'm gonna get something heavy, like my TV changer, and put it here. And I've changed my cutting board so that it's down to inches, all right? So I'm gonna put it at the end here, and I'm gonna cut it 7 inches. So if I start at 21, that's gonna be at 14. And I don't have the cutter down. Okay, there we go. You don't want to put it, you don't want to stack it too much or your cutter won't cut through it. Okay, so I've cut 1 stack. It doesn't matter, sometimes you have to use your scissors to finish the cut. Okay, so I've cut 1 stack. Lavender, pink, white, doesn't matter. I'm just gonna throw those aside. Then I'm gonna pull it down, use my TV changer to hold it, and cut another stack of 7 inches. You can, of course, cut it with scissors. You don't have to have a roller cutter. There is another stack. Now I'm gonna do this through the entire roll, okay? And of course, as the roll comes up, it comes apart a little bit, and I just adjust it so it stays stacked. So I'm gonna do this whole roll of these 3 colors, cut it 7 inches, and I'll be back. Okay, you can see as I go along, my rolls, I have to keep stacking them one on top of the other, no big deal. They just kind of go cattywampus on me, but it's no big deal. As I get closer to cutting, I just restack them. All right, I'm done with the first 3, and this is what you get, is a pile of these. Now I'm ready to do the second one, but before I go on to the second one, at the very end, you're gonna get something that's not quite even. That's okay, just trim it up so that it's 7 inches. It doesn't matter that one is shorter than the other because the rolls of deco mesh aren't exactly the same, but I'll still use this one. Okay, so this time I'm gonna do blue. All right, so I'm gonna roll it down off the table. Okay, I got a little wonky there. And I'm gonna use white, which I will roll down off the table and stack it. And I'm gonna use pink, which I will roll down off the table. And again, I will do 7 inches, 7-inch cuts, and just stack them and put them in the pile. That's all I'm gonna do. Okay, be back later. All right, so I have cut up all of the deco mesh, and it's all here. So I have taken my pipe cleaners, some of the pipe cleaners, and cut them in half. And what I'm going to do now is prepare the deco mesh to go on to the wreaths. So what I'm going to do is randomly take them and spread them out and roll them up like this, pinch them in the middle. Take one of the pipe cleaners that I cut in half. Tightly twirl it around the middle, or almost around the middle. And then with some of them, I will take, not all of them, I've also taken my ribbon and cut them into 7-inch lengths, the lavender and the blue lace ribbon. And I won't put a ribbon on every single one, but I'll take the ribbon for some of them, tie it around the middle just in a knot on the opposite side where the pipe cleaner is tightened, just in a knot so that it sticks out like that. Then I will take the pipe cleaner, and I've already attached one, you can see here, and I twirled it around 2 of the rings, okay? 2 of the rings. So I'm gonna twirl this one around 2 of the rings. This one, I twirled around the top ring and the second ring. This one I'm gonna twirl around the 3rd ring and the last ring. I'm gonna tighten it around there, around the back. So I've put it around the 3rd ring and the inside ring, and I'm gonna tighten it just by twirling it around and tightening it like that. Then I'm gonna push it over. So now I have 2 horns on the first section, one on the first and second ring, and one attached to the 3rd and inside 4th ring. Now I'm gonna do another one. I'll just take one from over here. It doesn't matter, I have them all randomly mixed up here. It doesn't matter how you stack them, although I always make sure I put a different color on the bottom of the stack when I lay them down, because that will be the color that's on the outside. But when I squeeze them together like this, all the colors are gonna show through the horn. Okay, so I've squeezed it together, and I'll have to go through and cut off these strings. I'm gonna take one of my pipe cleaners that I've cut in half. I'm gonna pinch it in the middle. I'm gonna put it around the center. I'm gonna twist it real tight. I now have this much left of the pipe cleaner, and I'm gonna put it on the middle 2 rings, this one and this one. Put it through the middle ring, the second ring, and the 3rd ring. I'm gonna turn it over to the back. There I have it on the second, you can't see, the second ring, and the 3rd ring. I'm gonna tighten it up. Doesn't matter what color pipe cleaner you use because you aren't gonna see them. I'm gonna tighten it up. And now I have 3 horns on, 2 with ribbons, 1 without. Doesn't matter about the pipe cleaner because it's gonna be covered, okay? Now I'm gonna do one more. I'm gonna take one from down here. Gonna take it and I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna take a half of a pipe cleaner, pinch it in the middle, pull it tight, wind it. And this one I'm going to put on the first 2 rings. Ring on the outside, and the second ring. Flip it over to the back. And tighten it in the back. Twist it. And push it over to join the other horns. Okay, and I'm going to do that all the way around. Some with ribbons and some without ribbons. All right, and when I get that all done, I will be back. So I finally finished it. Here it is, the final reveal. This is a time-consuming wreath, but it is worth it as far as I'm concerned. You can do it with 1 color of deco mesh, 2 colors of deco mesh, or like I did, 3 colors. I did put a little bunny girl and a little bunny boy at the top, and I made a big bow out of the Dollar Tree Easter egg ribbon, wired ribbon, which I like. And I think it came out really, really cute. I'm very pleased with it. Tell me what you think down in the comments below. Really happy with it.